Welcome, Taurus, to your love reading for December 30th to 31st of 2018, taking you right into the new year. So just wanted to upload this and get you some energies as to what you might be going through in your love life. All right, so energies for Taurus and love. So we're going to look at the theme for you, see what's going on with you for Taurus. So there is a loss. Usually when you're a bit down, not really focus on the things that could be better for you right now. It's when something has gone wrong, you're really focusing on that pretty much. So there does seem to be some somber moments there. All right, not the best card, but you can always change that. It doesn't mean that you have to focus on that energy. You can focus on other things, but some of you might choose to, and it's okay, because sometimes you might want to, go over things that has happened as you approach the new year that's coming up, and kind of let things go. So let's see what's crossing for Taurus. Then you got the Sun. All right, see how you can focus on this. So whatever might be pulling you down, I feel like there are opportunities to have a good time. This is the obstacle, so to speak. So I feel like you have to just dive into that, focus on that. That's going to trump with the Five of Cups is the minor arcana. So the major energy that you can give into, you will and can be embracing this right now. So I feel like you can have a lot of fun with the person that you might be around. You might even be with your partner, or some of you, if you're separated from someone, you might be having fun with friends or new love interests, whatever it might be. But the Sun is coming through. Could be around a Leo for some. Now, let's see the base of the matter. That's what's happening for Taurus. Knight of Wands. So there is an energy of having a good time, all right? But sometimes too much of a good time, because you may have been dealing with someone who's in and out, back and forth, not really stable when it comes to being around physically, in and out at times, and not really, there seems to be energetically and emotionally, you may want an emotional attachment to someone. You want things to work out in that way. Could always be flipped around, all right? But I feel like someone else might just want the physical presence or the connection with you, at the time. So there are opportunities to have a good time, to travel, to do different things. But I feel like you got to be careful about getting attached to someone who is pretty much a player, or they might come through like that. They may have done it to you in the past, or they may have been doing these things to you. So you might be thinking about that. Even for some of you, if you've been giving off that kind of energy, you're thinking about what you've done with someone, but now it might be the best time is to have fun and not connect to someone in an intimate way. You're free to make your own choices, of course, but just keep that in mind as that just came to me. So recent past, very interesting at this coming out. I just did a reading for a friend of mine, and these things came up. So recent past for Taurus. You got the Page of Wands. So there were maybe invitations to hang out. There's some kind of discovery that you've been making. Sometimes it's spiritually diving into something that's enthusiastic, something joyful. Some of you may have been pregnant as well, taking care of your child, parties, whatever it might be. There's a essence of joy that is there, but also an energy of freedom. And some of you may not have been wanting to be that free because you want someone around that's stable. But there were maybe some kind of engagement where you was having a good time the last maybe even a weekend, because we're moving into Sunday and then Monday. So maybe last weekend to Friday you was having a good time in some way. Doesn't mean that you accepted it for every one of you, but some of you may have. So what's on your mind though for Taurus? So I feel like a lot of you you might feel like you're in the middle of some kind of love triangle. For some of you are trying to do your best to stay dedicated and devoted to going a different direction right now. I feel like if you feel like you need time to focus on what you've been through, you're choosing to do so. If you feel like you want to focus on just having fun right now and not really get close to somebody, you're doing that. So I feel like you're doing your best to try to make a decision to stay in a certain area, but it might be hard because your mind is all over the place on the next 2 days. So let's see, the person coming towards you, it might be coming towards you, Taurus. So the Empress, this is another Taurus for some, but this person, I feel this is two things. This person for the males out there, this could be a wife, or it could be a boyfriend, male relationship, female relationship, just depends. But that person might want to get close to you. They might want to have a sexual connection with you, for some. And I feel like that's what I'm getting here with that, right? For a lot of you, there might be this connection. New Year's Eve, you might be intimate with somebody. You want to connect in that way. For some of you, what I want to see is your response to this, which is going to be the outcome of how you might respond to this person. How might you respond, Taurus? Yeah, you might disconnect a bit, and you may, for some of you, you might have a father, or it could be a wife or a mother, whoever it might be, you have a child with this person, and you might be working on some kind of financial stability. Some of you may have adopted a child. That could be something that's going on. But the Page of Pentacles is showing up as growth, focusing on you, focusing on maybe a new job, some new source of income that might be coming through. And maybe some of you are just connected with somebody because you do have children together in some kind of arrangement. All right. What I want to do is clarify the Empress for Taurus, person coming towards you. Yeah, that person is you have somebody that you might have this connection with, an intimate connection with, but they might be watching you to make sure that they can trust you. To make sure that you're up to good and you're not up to no good. I feel two children are coming through, so these are things of asking questions. Sometimes you might even feel overwhelmed. You're being asked too many questions by a certain person. It could be a younger person that could be trying to get closer to you, and for some of you, you're a bit older. Some of you have children. The other person might not. Could be flipped around as well. But I feel like you are. Could be somebody new. Also, two different people, that's what I'm getting, that established, and then someone new that you still could be kind of close to. And that's why I feel where that's coming to me, of the connection that you have with someone in a sexual way. That might be something that's bothering you, or something that's maybe something happened between both of you that's still in your mind. All right, and let's clarify Two of Swords in reverse for Taurus. Yes. So another Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This might be another person, air sign, that you really don't want to associate with or talk to because of some friction. And as well, when you're indecisive or not really sure what to do, sometimes you just don't want to be bothered by anybody's presence in your life. Especially if they've disappointed you, or they're just kind of in and out, and you're not really sure what to do. So this is a time, I feel, where you might choose. I know what you might choose as well, but you have an option to choose on what you can focus on. So the Sun is coming out, trumping everything pretty much. So is the Empress coming through with the Page of Pentacles. So there are opportunities to get close to somebody, but also as well, you may be dealing with someone who was married or is connected to someone already. Be careful about that. Focus on you right now, and maybe see how things go. And if the other person is going to be available for you, you'll know by them kind of coming through in the right way, and not bringing someone else attached to them. All right, so let's see, Taurus for December 30th to the 31st. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy, and that's the person where I feel like you're thinking about what's going wrong. Some of you might still be connected to that person. Maybe you're trying to work things out. You're trying to see how things might go between both of you. But hey, you can try. You can always try to see how things might pan out. But it's ultimately up to you and the other person to make a decision if this is going to be healthy for you for some. So that might be important for many of you out there. All right. So let's see, one more for Taurus for December 30th, 31st. Then we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Page of Wands, Sun coming out, give more into that kind of energy. And when you do have options or someone that might be trying to come to you, but you might not be available because you're emotionally drawn to the things that pulled you down, all right, that you might be depressed by in some way. So that's going to be your reading for the next 2 days. I hope they helped out in some way. You can go to the website Psychicloveheals.com to schedule something personally for your energy, as these are general. So either in a relationship, you could be single. This might be this might resonate with those that might be interested in somebody, so you can kind of relate that to what you've experienced with whoever you might be dealing with. Okay, so that's your reading. Have a good one and enjoy.